Shalom, God to you all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, and double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that taught us His word. I just want to do a video on the nuclear war, and the nuclear winter, the after effects, the devastation of it. Because Most High is going to use these missiles, to destroy, 2/3 of our people and render judgment on the planet Earth, man. He's going to bring fire and destruction to America and to the surrounding countries. But I came across this article entitled "Nuclear War Would Disrupt Climate and Cause Nuclear Winter" from BusinessInsider.com. It says, after the fire and fury comes cold, darkness, and hunger. Yeah, so after that nuclear destruction, man, it's going to be dark, nuclear winter, there's going to be famines, that smoke is going to cover up the atmosphere, it's going to make it very cold. That's the reason why, the Israelite foreigners, that's when, they're going to cleave unto the house of Jacob, and the elect. Because the elect is going to be okay. They're coming down in them chariots. They're going to have the spiritual power. They're going to be all right. So, those Israelite foreigners, they're going to cleave to the house of Jacob. This is Isaiah 14:1. For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them in their own land, and the strangers shall be joined unto them, or joined with them. And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob and strangers. Talking about the Israelite foreigners, the confusion of face Israelites, and they're going to wake up to who they are, they're going to take that sigh of relief that they're an Israelite, and they're going to cleave onto the house of Jacob. Skip down a little bit, the doomsday scenario. For this study, which is an updated version of a model these researchers calculated previously, scientists computed that would happen, or what would happen, if India and Pakistan each launched 50 nuclear weapons at cities in the other nation. They choose two nuclear powers with a border and history of conflict. In the scenario, the researchers estimated the effects of using 115 kiloton bombs, which are considered small by modern standards. To be clear, even that sounds like more weapons than a significantly larger conflict than most people might imagine, even in the worst case scenario right now. It's worth noting that the bombs in the researcher's scenario, as powerful as Little Boy dropped on Hiroshima, enough to devastate a city, are far less powerful than many weapons that exist today. The strength of North Korea's nuclear arsenal is unknown, though the latest weapon it tested was estimated to be in the range of 20 to 30 kilotons. The US and Russia each possess weapons 1,000 times as powerful as these. Yeah, Russia and US, Russia got that Satan 2 bomb, so. Still, the number of weapons used plays a bigger role than strength in its calculation for the study. The researchers wrote that their scenario could cause nuclear winter. The firebombing of Dresden didn't involve atomic weapons, but the after effects of nuclear detonation would be similar. The bombs would ignite firestorms in the cities they hit, tearing through every available source of fuel. Buildings, vehicles, fuel, depots, vegetation, and more. These firestorms are what would make the use of these weapons in cities different from the test of far more powerful weapons that have already occurred. The flames would release even more energy than the bombs themselves, sending smoke into the stratosphere. Those black carbon aerosols would then spread around the globe. In the stratosphere, the fine soot would cause temperatures to skyrocket. Normally below freezing, the stratosphere would stay more than 30 degrees Celsius, or about 54 degrees Fahrenheit, above normal for 5 years, and take 2 decades to recover. So yeah, it said the bombs would ignite firestorms in the cities they hit, tearing through every available source of fuel, buildings, vehicles, fuel depots, and more. Now, the scripture that came to my mind was Joel, 2 and 2. I'll start at 2. A day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness. Yeah, we read first. At the beginning, after the fire and fury comes cold, darkness, and hunger. A day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds, and of thick darkness, as the morning spread upon the mountains, a great people strong. There have not ever been the like, neither shall be any more after it, even to the years of many generations. Yeah, there's never going to be another day like it ever again, man. Time of Jacob's trouble, all the way up to the missiles. A fire devoureth before them, and behind them a flame burneth. The land is as the Garden of Eden before them, and behind them a desolate wilderness. Yea, nothing shall escape them. The appearance of them is as the appearance of horses, and as horsemen, so shall they run. Like the noise of chariots on the tops of mountains shall they leap, like the noise of flame, like the noise of a flame, of fire that devoureth the stubble, as a strong people set in battle array. Before their face the people shall be much pained, all faces shall gather blackness. They shall run like mighty men, they shall climb the wall like men of war. They shall march every one in his ways, they shall not break the ranks. Yeah, the missiles, when they come, they're going to hit, they're going to hit its target, they're not going to break the ranks. But yeah, I just wanted to read that little article here about, the devastation of these missiles, man. It said they're going to be tearing through every available source of fuel, buildings, just like in Terminator 2, another visual for that. It says the flames would release even more energy than the bombs themselves. That fire, that nuclear fire, that, a lake of fire. That's what that means when the scriptures talk about, a lake of fire. You see these missiles and that fire devouring the buildings and everything around it. All of America, all Israel. Yeah, man, it's the day of the Lord, man. It's nothing to take lightly. So, just like I always say, just endure to the end. He that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. That's what we're all looking for, to be saved from this, man. We want to be in that. We want to be in those ships, man, when these missiles rain down on America. So with that, shalom.